Hi, this is Lucy. Welcome back to my journey. Today we're going to talk about really the next chapter in Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And it talks about specialized knowledge. Now, we who are new to internet marketing, that is a specialized knowledge that we are acquiring as we embark on this journey. So, it is said that there are two types of knowledge: general knowledge, the kind of knowledge that you learn mostly in school, and specialized knowledge. And it is said that general knowledge will not attract money unless it is organized and intelligently directed through practical plans of action to the definite end of the accumulation of what you want, or if it's money, of the accumulation of money. So knowledge is only potential power. It becomes power when and if it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end, which is what we've been talking about. Having a burning desire, have a faith that you can do this, and have an action plan to put it into, to implement it. So how do you organize and use knowledge after you acquire it? Well, perhaps you may need much more specialized knowledge than you have the ability or the inclination to acquire. And if this is the case, one can bridge the weakness that one may have through the aid of, groups, and certainly mastermind groups. So, we need not do all this alone. So first, we have to decide on on what kind of specialized knowledge we need to acquire, and the purpose for which it is needed. So your purpose in life, your desire, your goal will help you determine what knowledge you need. So your next move then is to try to get accurate information concerning dependable sources of knowledge. And you can do this through, maybe going to the library. So, or you can even look at your own experience and your own education, and perhaps you do have that specialized knowledge. For example, if you're techie in internet marketing, that would be very helpful. That's a specialized knowledge that is very desirable for what we are trying to do in internet marketing, right? So that's one place to look: your own experience and your own education. Then look for the experience and education available through the cooperation of other people. And we find that sometimes through Facebook groups or social media groups. We can also go to a college or university and find that specialized knowledge that we need. Public libraries will, be filled with books and courses that you may want to take. So as it is acquired, as this knowledge is acquired, it must be organized and put into use for a definite purpose, your purpose, through practical plans. So if you think about our situation in internet marketing, one of the specialized knowledge that one would need for internet marketing would be to go to the gurus, the experts, such as Russell Brunson, who has written many books on internet marketing. So there's a good source. You would buy his books, read his books, buy his courses, take his courses, join social media groups that he's in, and other groups that you may know of specialized knowledge that you may need. So there's lots of different ways that you can acquire this specialized knowledge without having to do it all by yourself. You start to acquire the knowledge when you kind of start to help other people acquire what they need. So social media is a great place for this. So that is one way of social media is certainly a good way to acquire the knowledge that perhaps you need for your knowledge of internet marketing, because you have the question and answer, you have the rapport with people, you have sources that people will give you to help you direct yourself to any specialized knowledge that you may need for your definite purpose. So knowledge has no value, of course, except that if it can be gained from its application towards some worthy goal. Otherwise, knowledge, it's trivia. Successful people in all callings never stop acquiring specialized knowledge, and it's always related to their major purpose, their business, or their profession. And so that's that's the difference between general knowledge and specialized knowledge. All right, and so we need to be clear about those two things. In our internet marketing, especially if you're a newbie, you may have to depend on a lot of other people to give you the resources, to give you the guidance of where to find certain definite knowledge that you may need for your definite purpose and your definite goal. But we need not do this all by ourselves. I mean, yes, you could put yourself in a corner, you could Google all day long, you could do all the research that way, but you gain so much more when you are part of a group and there's a give and a take. And that's always very rewarding to acquire knowledge that way. So the important thing about the acquiring knowledge is that it can be fun. It can be a learning, course in itself, and then of course the social media that you choose can be a rewarding place where you can meet new friends and new people to help you in your business. So how do you make practical use of this? Well, as we know that, ideas are the beginning points of all achievements. So ideas are products of the imagination. So what we need to do is that we have to examine a few well-known ideas that have, perhaps yielded huge fortunes. And so to convey the definite information concerning the method by which imagination may be used in accumulating what it is that you want. Your imagination is one of those mental faculty that we used to have as a child, perhaps up to the age of 5, and for some reason we go to school and that is kind of knocked out of it. Stop daydreaming, pay attention. When you as a child, all your imagination is running wild and you're creating things in your mind. And so what we need to do, and this is part of the specialized knowledge, is learn to use our imagination again. Because our imagination is what is going to carry us forth to to the knowledge that we need to attain our goal. So the definiteness of purpose is the point from which one must always begin, because without the purpose, there's no way to go. It's like the ship without a destination, there's no place to go. So we have to think about what it is, what kind of specialized knowledge we do need, how to go about getting it. Think about not having to do it alone, that there are groups to join, social media groups to join. The internet is filled with information. YouTube is filled with information that of how to do things. So we do not have to go at this alone, but we do have to acquire that certain knowledge in order to attain our goal, and that is part of our learning, and we cannot deny that. So with definite purpose comes definite plans, and with the plan in the planning stage rather, one has to think about the knowledge that one must acquire to fulfill, to implement one's goal and one's achievement. So we never, as adults, we never cease to learn. The person who thinks that learning is over after they graduate from college or high school or college is just fooling themselves. I mean, learning is a full-time process. It's a full-time career, and we are long-lived learners, and we should be happy that every day we can learn something, and let it be a practical something that brings us closer to our goal. So with definite plans, we can always focus on what it is that we want to learn, and also think about always the goal in mind and the desire. We start with the desire, the goal is where we want to go, and the plan is where it's going to take us. And along the way, the acquired knowledge that we need will be part of the learning process. And so, happy internet marketing. Isn't this is so exciting, because we're still learning. We will be lifelong learners, and never give up. Just always keep your mind open, and always want to learn something new, especially if it's an acquired knowledge that will be part of your plan to take you to the goal that you want. All right, that's it for today. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.